Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Incendio!
Reparo!
put a bow truckle under my bed, and I know it was her. She's looking for trouble, that one. Looking for it.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but I do see your point.
I'm convinced I'm the only one in my dormitory who doesn't snore. I shall need a sleeping draught to get a good night's sleep if it keeps up.
I've taken to studying during the day in our dormitory. No one's there and I can practice my cast to my heart's content.
I couldn't agree more.
I wonder what animal I'd be if I was an animagus. Wouldn't mind being a cat.
You can get all... If I could have a moment of your time... Where either? I've seen rare... Very powerful, I'd imagine. That sort of thing, mind. I'd be quite content to be yourself.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Transfiguration is the hardest subject. It requires such precision and concentration. One wrong move and you've got a grouse instead of mouse.
Reparo.
I suppose someone...
Incendio.
Italians and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps. If it isn't the
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Probably about time, though, isn't it?
What were you saying? About time for what?
Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolf and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be.
I could fall dead asleep.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. Wizards are running scared, as they should be. One of the best meals I've ever eaten. You'll regret coming.
Incendio!
I will make you pray. Someone's here. One less human to... How nice of you to stop by. Why can't I hit you?
Also!
No!
Places!
I will make you pay.
Incendio! Alter!
I won't rest.
Defender!
No!
Incendio!
I will make you pay. Such arrogance.
One camp down, one more to go.
You will regret coming here. You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Descendo.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Incendio.
I should have been.
Stupid one.
Coward.
Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
No!
Dago.
I won't get away with that.
Descendo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Stupid one.
No! How nice.
Descendo.
Not quite enough.
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
I hate that! I won't rest. Such arrogance.
Glacius.
One less human to worry about. You're like a bubble but my feet.
Incendio.
No! I won't rest
Potato.
until you're dead.
Defendo.
No!
Depulsor.
Come on, you can outlast me!
Glacius.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
That wasn't too hard.
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.